Welcome to the East End of London. Not very Vegas, but very real. In your face, up front, lively. There's a game going down here tonight, a very special game of poker. It's private, very private in fact. No room for muppets. It's the big boys only for cash. Lots of spondoolies. I'm talking readies. 50 grand in crisp 50s, and a winner gets it all. Here's who's in tonight. Dave Devilfish Elliott. Dave's just got off the plane from Vegas where he's pulled the Yanks trousers down to the tune of 300k at the World Series. Bad news for Dave. Everyone wants to gut the fish because of his big-time reputation. But he's fearless, and he's beaten the world's best. So that makes him favourite to blag all the bread from the poker den tonight. Scotty Fishman. This ice cream's mustard. He's got the only bit of time worth having if you're a poker player. A World Series bracelet. But he ain't greedy, mind, he's only got the two of them. He lives and breathes Vegas, and there's quite a rep over there. Mark Pratt. He's more used to Rodeo Drive than Mile End, this fella. He's over from LA, but if he wanted Hollywood glamour, he's come to the wrong place. He's put the word out that he's only ever played live twice. We'll see tonight if he's trying to mug us off. David Rudley. They call him the Pride of Essex for good reason. He pocketed 40k last week in a game where some real faces showed up. He ain't worried about dishing out some verbal at the table. The den's pretty much his backyard, so he ain't gonna want to get done over on his own manner. Rob Young. Off the table, Rob's got a nice side to him. At the table, though, he's as aggressive as they come. In fact, he's a lunatic. He's mixed it up with all the top faces around the world, and he's still alive. Don't rule out this fella doing a runner with the lot tonight. Tony G. He can't get enough of this gaff. It's his third time back, and he's got form. He nicked $250,000 last week down the West End and now reckons he can call himself European champion. You all know what he can do at the table. So unlike Tone, I'm gonna button it. This is the real deal. Poker how it's meant to be played. Sit back and enjoy the moves, the calls, the raises and the bluffs. Because this, ladies and gentlemen, is the PartyPoker.com Poker Den. Okay, let's get on with it.
Live from East London, someone's going to win £50,000 in cash tonight. I'm Jesse May, thrilled to be joined tonight by actor and avid poker player Michael Greco. And what a fearsome lineup we've got here, Michael.
Fasten onto your seatbelts, hold on to your loose change, Jesse. This is going to be one explosive game of poker.
But it will be Rob Young first to speak for £200. 200 to call, more if you like it. And those rappers, of course, representing a cool grand.
Cool.
They're okay. They like me.
It's the second time Rob's just called. He's looking to play some cards, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
I'm just trying to get a flop going.
I think it's good to be a little bit conservative in the beginning, just to get a feel of how people are playing.
Well, he's brought Mark Pratt in, but Scott Fishman tightening
I'm going to raise it
on the button, and here comes Tony G firing. He's got the best hand right now.
Too friendly. Another 11.
Well, Rob Young's in all sorts of trouble here.
Sure is.
Kick it up.
Another 11, said Mr. G. Well, that will be 1,200.
Anyone but you, Tony.
Excuse me, 1,100 back on Rob Young here, and he doesn't know what to do.
No.
Fish.
He's got to decide whether he's got a higher pair or he's got an ace with a big kicker. I think if he puts it on ace jack or ace 10 or something like that, ace queen, he might just call, flat call, and see a flop. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
That's what he has done. And as you
Give him
said,
seven
Michael,
stack.
if this board comes all rags, low cards,
Very
Rob
brave.
Young could be in big trouble here.
Not really. You can't see my whole cards.
Yeah.
If he does hit a 6, Tony will be in massive trouble.
Mark Pratt has given up. He surrendered his cards. We're head up here. Tony G. And Rob Young for the flop. Action will be on G.
2 Jack Queen.
2,000
That's a
2,000.
big bet.
That's a winning bet, Jesse.
pounds.
2,000 pounds. And if Rob Young did not know he was in a big game, he knows it right now.
He sure does. You do well to call this, yeah. That's a great bet by Tony.
Wow, how did he let
Which
you
one do you want to choose? This is. This one?
Yeah, that's what we want to see.
That's the
Two
wrong one.
overcards on the flop.
That was a black 8.
You just showed 1-8 to, I mean, that guy. Why should I tell you
What
that?
would you have shown?
Now they showed him nothing.
What would you show?
Okay, big blind to 2. And shoots.
And it's
Pass.
Devilfish 200 in the big blind. Fishman folding up shop.
Pass.
G is outside. And action on Essex here. Ruddling peering down at a pretty suited ace. And he's taken a hit already tonight, Michael. Be a bit worried.
Yeah, it'll be good for David if the sooner he wins the pot, the better. Just give him that little bit of confidence back.
600. Pass.
Just taking Rob Young off the hand.
Pass.
And the Devilfish does not like to have his blind stolen
He doesn't. He's going to see a flop, I think.
with absolutely
I'm gonna
nothing.
check to you probably, and then you're going to bet 1,000, and then we'll have to see what I'm going to do, right?
And then you fold.
That's the usual plan. That's what he makes
You
it.
say now you know what to do. You've got the Devilfish guidelines.
Excuse me, can you talk when you're in the pot?
Sorry, I will.
Tony
Jack,
G's not in the
4,
pot, but
10.
he's dictating the action.
Wow. Do you remember what Rob Young folded?
Check.
Ace 2 of hearts.
flop I
He
can
would have
check.
had the nuts.
Check.
And the fish here has outflopped David Ruddling. 2 10s again. But
King.
beware of those high cards and the hearts on board.
I think they might just check this down all the way.
Check.
Pretty dangerous.
1,000.
It's a good bet by David.
He's representing the king. And this is where you have to make a read. Can the Devilfish reads weakness here? Very good call.
What an amazing call.
A queen or an ace will get David Ruddling out of this mess. Anything
Ace.
else, he's left to bluffing here. There's $3 in the pot.
Check.
I'll check.
Check.
How about a 10?
It's good.
He's flying tonight, Devilfish. That's why I just had a feeling tonight he was going to step up another gear. And that was an amazing call, Jesse, wasn't it? With the 10.
What a pot he's played. He has
Okay.
picked up that pot, created money from absolute zero. And Michael, you want to know the difference between a good player and a world-class one. Just look at that last pot. People get intimidated when they're up against Devilfish and they're scared to bluff into him.
Yeah, because David made it a good bet, just 1,000. He didn't overplay it to try and get Devilfish off the hand. He played it as if he wanted Devilfish in it. So Devilfish just got a read on him, and it was a great bet with 2 overcards on the flop as well. 1 on the flop and 1 on the turn.
So Tony G, he has lost his chip lead, but will
Pass.
sit and wait. Still first level, 100, 200-pound blinds. You wouldn't know it by the action we've had so far.
Exactly. I think the 100 and 200, I think it's immaterial, really.
Pass.
If people have a hand and they bet, then someone's going to call them if they've got a hand.
Pass.
I mean, we've already seen several 2,000-pound